Hello and welcome to season 2 of my Torquay United SWNe build series. So, we got promoted in the first two parts. We're in the National League now and I've signed a really good team. So, let me show you it. So, we're about 9 days from the season at this point. So, it's a lot of young players. What to do in this FM, or any FM really, especially the first few years. Go into like Arsenal's like under 21s especially, and then you've got a few from like Tottenham, Chelsea and all that, but Arsenal just seem to have some youngsters I just sign, and it's always been the case really. So here is my team. Bear in mind it's not fully complete, but it was about there, and I still had quite a lot of money left, but if I'm honest, I think I could challenge again at the right end. Once you get momentum in Football Manager or football, it's so it is so much easier. So there's so much less pressure. So just go for it, and that's what I'm going to do. My aim is to try and get top half, and then I've played enough M to know that I'll probably be near the top end. We're going to that way. We've actually got a lot of players, possibly too many in a way. But so 3 keepers. So I signed Billy Tyrrell last minute. He has come from Bournemouth's academy. He was on loan at Dartford last season. 20 years old, got a lot of good potential. This is the guy I signed. Yeah, I got him for Man United on a free. He actually played twice for Man U in the league last season, did all right. And I've also got this guy who played in the playoff final. Don't know if you remember, if you've watched the last one. I mean, it literally come out 3 or 4 days ago. So I've got 3 very good young keepers. I'm trying to loan at least one out. But I was going to go with these 2, but Billy Terrell came up and he looks the best option going forward. So I've got 3 keepers, better than no good ones, I guess. So still got Ollie Younger from last season. Team cohesion is going to be a big thing. Team cohesion is absolutely crucial in FM. Really is overpowered when we get it right. And then he's part. I've got Maldini, just the Maldini. Signed him while he was in Fulham and Arsenal's youth for a year at a time. I literally just went on like top players been released by the youth clubs that comes through, and they were there. I've got Louis Brown. I signed from Arsenal as well. There we go, centre back. I think he made an appearance in the playoff final as well. Harry Lee, he's a young right back. He's coming from Brighton's academy. Again, it's inexperienced, but they've got technical ability. A lot of them, and that's what I need going forwards. And we'll see how it goes. Finley Krask had a really solid season, playing right back. Even though I have played him number 10 on like other FMs. But and of course Steve was injured, didn't really get a chance. But when I saw him in pre-season in real life, I was really impressed by him. Reece Devine, left back, great signing that. I was on loan at Bournemouth last season, through both Manchester clubs, but most recently Man United's academy. 22, plenty of potential. Massey Jacob, Hull youngster. Yep, Hull youngster. Never really played for him, was on that at Gateshead, but plenty of potential again. Those will be battling for the left back position. This was the main signing. I did go a little bit at 1.9 grand a week. Dixon Bonner, Queen's Park Rangers, been on their bench quite a lot recently. Central midfielder, attacking, brilliant. Lapsley I was retained and had a really good season. 13 assists, 9 goals. Well, just get the best of these players and all. Joe Knight, I've signed him. I've got a few midfielders. He's from Brighton's academy as well. Mitchell Bates, signed him. He is from Swansea. He's played in Wales. Well, he come through there, so he's only been there. Had a bit of a very good loan spell at Barry Island. And so again, Stacey Joke. And I've got Ruben Curley. I've got quite a lot of midfielders from my United's academy. Romari Ford. He is from Arsenal's academy. Right winger. I always get this guy. He's not as good as I've had him on other FMs, but I've tried to put him up for loan because I've got a few too many. But he's from Arsenal's academy. How I got him last season, I do not know, and I might just keep him for another year. This one as well, Seb Ferdinand, ridiculous signing, Arsenal's academy. And I've got Kamari Ryan, Arsenal's academy. There's so many good young players. And then a youth intake, look at him, through mine, Charlie Kilgore, through my youth academy. I want amazing youth intake. And I've got Lewis Collins, who, well, he carried on how he was going to be in real life, but he had a good season for me last year, so I kept in. Jarrell Sellers, who I signed midway through, and scored 17 and 38. Not Arsenal's academy. And again, look at this guy through my academy. I'll try and get them some minutes. It's going to be my 4th choice striker this season. Took a bit of a punt on this guy. I think I based it a little bit off. He was very good on other FMs, but he's through Villa's academy. And he got released and he scored 18 goals in the division, well, below the South. So, 3rd, 4th choice, but if we keep Jarvis fit again, we'll be at the right side. 43 goals last season. Yeah, what a player. What a player. So that is my team. I'm predicted 7th already, and Owen's come up. So we're going to be there or thereabouts. So into the season, it was business as usual. Jarvis scored. Didn't see that one come, did you? A 3-1 win at Woking starts the non-league campaign off. I was elapsing in the midfield. It's pretty similar teams to last season. Still the 4-2-4, of course. Crass right back. And then I've got just a young new defence and Seb Ferdinand. Oh, it's an exciting team. This team could grow to like League 2, League 1. I've done very well. I praise myself. I've done very well. Smashed Oldham 3-0. Campton Sturridge scored. Dixon Bonner was when Bixon Donner 3-0. Sounds like a terrible kebab. 0-0 at Chester. Point to point, isn't it? 2-0 win against Southend, even Joe Knight scoring. And then a 4-0 win at Kidderminster. Meant we're just about joint top with Salford. Salford coming down, that's mad. Salford, Chesterfield, they're probably going to be our rivals. Obviously Yeovil come up with us. Yeah, mad having Salford down with us. You would expect them to be, well, they are the favourites, but yeah, we're up to 5th now. It shows how strong our team is to be in the media prediction and be like, they've got Mark Hughes as manager, so it's me versus Mark Hughes. They've got Callum Morton. When you expect them to have quite, how much is Callum Morton going to be on? 2.5, 2.3. And yeah, so we haven't got any players in the Dream 11, but we don't need to. We've got the prospects, and this team, even if don't go up this season, it's going to be one other team to build on. We drew 2-2 at Solihull Moors, drew 1-1 at Holmes Absolute. Bit disappointed not to be winning some of these games, but then a 2-0 win at Dorking, and a 5-0 win against 10 men Rochdale after Harry Arter got sent off. Just shows you've seen a lot of consistent names here now. I got really cool. It's going to be difficult when they start getting unsettled because I've basically promised everyone first team football, which always famously goes well. But we are joint top of the league now. It's going to look to be a 3-way title battle with Chesterfield and Salford. We've just got to hope we keep it moving forwards and we don't sort of lose momentum. But the team's looking good. Yes, I did get Lemon Highlands on, but I didn't sign him. I have signed him plenty of my TORQUAY FMs before. But even look at this. Jacob Phillips, one of our own, has scored 3 goals in 4 games through the youth academy. I'm playing him up front with Jarvis, just bringing him into it. I'll probably get a loan for him when he turns 17 at some point. Still looking to improve the squad. Just looking at Rob Hunt, another very good striker here. And even I'll get some minutes to Charlie Kilgore as well. But it's nice to have a youth academy player. So probably the best we're going to get in a save, let's be honest. But yeah, what a start. We drew 0-0 at Halifax before we played Yeovil at home. After 6 minutes, Sellers got in behind the defence. 1-0 past Buse. And it quickly got better as, well, that wasn't part of the plan, but we got the ball back, and Jacob, what a strike by my left back. Got 2 such good left backs in my squad. And then it was only in the 93rd minute, Yeovil got a consolation goal to make it 2-1. And, I mean, what a strike to be fair. And we won 2-1 against Yeovil. Followed this up with a 4-0 win at Harrogate. Honestly, it's just like last season. We're starting unbeaten. We're going to go for the unbeaten streak. I haven't known an FM to go this well. I mean, it took me 7 seasons at Luton to do anything, but I do find these ones a bit easier, to be honest, once you just sort of get that score around. 3-1 win in the FA Cup, qualifying rounds. So we're in the FA Cup first round, which was a big plus. 2-1 win against Hartlepool. Always means a lot. I'm not over it, I never will be. 2-0 win at Gateshead, still top of the league. But Salford are unbeaten as well. So Chesterfield have, I wouldn't say dropped off because they're still in good form. But talking Salford, remember that battle. Convincing 3-1 win against Eastleigh followed as we continued our great form. I mean, Dixon Bonner, what a signing that is. Before we played Bradford in the FA Cup first round at Plainmoor in front of 6,000 Torquay fans. And it was a huge success. A double from our Spanish winger meant we won 2-0 against Bradford in front of 6,000 fans. We get to the 3rd round, get a good away draw. We never know. Second goal, Finley Crass, Seb Ferdinand. Lovely. Just get the ball. I just love that. Sort of quick pass and football, get to the wing, work it back across. Or just put an early cross into the box for Jarvis. And it worked. So 2-0 win. Nice gate as well to get through. 3-2 win at Barnet, just like in A Certain Great Escape. Looks like, yeah, literally the same pattern as well. Went 3-0 up and then 3-2 as well. Was through that. 1-1 draw at home to Scunthorpe. 5-1 win against Dagenham and Redbridge. I mean, oh yeah, signs. How I've signed him, I do not know. This is the beauty of this sort of sort of season when it gets October or November, keep a bit of budget, especially quite a lot of budget. I was like 7k over. Bear in mind when you get into League One, League Two, you start having an FFP if we get there. I signed this guy who's just, I know him from like my Leicester sort of bits as well from being when he was in our academy, but he's had a really good career in a way. Sort of, well, he went to Luton. I know he didn't do those and those there, but to having a National League, he scored 3 and 4 without a pre-season. So you can play left winger up front. I'm playing up front with Jarvis. I've also got Sellers. I mean, this team's ridiculous. It's like League Two standard already. And then I won 2-1 at Flyde, which meant I am top of the league, 5 points ahead of Salford, who have a game in hands. And this shows what when that was. Flyde are fourth. Eastleigh are struggling. Well, Yeovil, our rivals last season, 16th. So, I mean, I can sit and go, oh, no, my attacking football is working. It's true. But the team is ridiculous. Like, there's so many good quality players. I mean, Jarvis is leading League Two. I mean, they're all in form, of course, I know. Musgrave is leading National League. And I've just got a lot of good players, really. And that helps. But it turns out when you have like leading League Two midfielders, it just helps.